D9J pregame drive.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your host, Alan. Appreciate you tuned to the drive this morning as you get ready to head over to your local workplace or wherever that may be at. We know you got you a fresh cup of Joe this morning. Boy, we done made it all the way to Thursday. Hey, make sure you watch out for the traffic and definitely watch out at the crosswalks. And if you're sitting at home, put it on the big screen. Continue to make D9J Sports the number one sports broadcasting network in all of the 409. The theme of our show today is Jasper versus East Chambers down in winning. Our show is brought to you by MVP's Restaurant, Food, Fun, and Ambiance, Little Things Bakery. Hey, Mr. Duck, hey, baby. Okay, the spotlight is on you. Who will you pay tribute to? Amplify the cause and the tribute to culture and community. All right, Coleman's Mortuary with Rodney and Renee. Serenity Council and Training Center. Oh, Miss Kiki, the Education First Federal Credit Union. Oh, yeah, a taste of heaven. A taste of heaven, ladies and gentlemen. Well, she specializes in TK. And of course, our inspirational moment is brought to you by Pastor Ray Charles Lewis and Sister Lewis up at Faith Temple. We getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. We getting closer. Spotlight is on you. Get your clothes ready. Get your clothes ready. Got the engine running hot. 3 steps through the gap and the whole line pops. Student section painted faces. Drums against the rail. Granddad by the concession saying, stay on detail. Rain might hit sideways. Rodney and Renee. Wake up out there. It's about time to play some ball. It's a father's old jersey. It's a mother's proud tears. It's the trainer taping ankles. It's the manager's keys. It's the friend who stays late just to help you believe. When the band rolls in, hear the bleachers rise. You can see that promise in the teammates' eyes. From the locker room door to the 50-yard line, we got... Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm telling you right now, it's good. It's good to be here. I'm your host, Alan. Appreciate you tuning into the drive again this morning as you get ready to head over to your local workplace or wherever that may be at. And we've got a great, incredible show lined up for you this morning. The Jasper Bulldogs will travel down the wind to take on the East Chambers Buccaneers. But our show, once again, is brought to you by MVP's Restaurant, Food, Fun, and Ambiance. Carlos Granada, the manager, owner, Dirk Bensley, best owner in all of America. Miss Lisa Christian, the whole gang up there. Little Things Bakery, Miss Destiny and the kids. Hey, Mr. Duck, hey, baby, wipe that sand off your face, man. And my homeboy Vic, who's started on a new chapter in his life. A little taste of heaven. Boy, she specialized in tea cakes. And I tell you what, I got my little gift basket and it was good to go. Okay, Miss Mary Dermott, a little taste of heaven. She's got lunch specials now. Coleman's Mortuary, Rodney and Renee. Boy, go by and check on Rodney and Renee. I'm telling you right now, they got premium life insurance. How many of you out there knew Rodney and Renee had premium life insurance? Go by and see them. Go by and see them while you got blood flowing, because it won't be long. Boy, you're going to have to go by and see them when you don't. All right, Serenity Council and Training Center. Miss Kiki and the gang up there. What an incredible place to be at. Within the week, next week, we're going to go by and check on Sister Kiki and the whole gang up there. Serenity Council and Training Center. Education First Federal Credit Union, the bank of D9J Sports. And the spotlight is on you. Who will you pay tribute to? Okay? Who will you pay? Amplify the cause to tribute to culture and community. Where, 7466 FM 2799, September the 12th. It's red carpet specials. You can get there at 7 o'clock if you red carpet. Event starts at 8 o'clock. They got wine pools and they got it all, man. They got it all out there. The spotlight is definitely on you. So you want to go out there and check it out. And we are definitely going to be paying attention to them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's close. It's close. Southeast Texas sky. We running for the town. Let the whole place fly. D9J pregame drive. Feel the ground shake. Put your hands up high for every play we make. Friday night lights. Nobody's yeah, I heard that rumble from the thunder. Maybe it'll cool off a little bit. We leave it all inside. This is our house on the Friday night lights. Tell me who we are. One team. Tell me what we bring. Tell me where we stand. Right here. Tell me when we start. Right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, we've got an incredible show lined up for you this morning. We want to make sure we go ahead and let you know how this thing's going to go today. We're going to be breaking down the Jasper Bulldogs, and that's who we're going to be talking about. But let's get the sponsors and all. A big time shout out. MVP's Little Things. Spotlight is on you. Coleman's Mortuary, the Serenity Council, Education First Federal Credit Union, a taste of you, a little taste of heaven, a little taste of heaven. Boy, she put Jesus in there, and you know it's going to taste good. I tried them 2 cakes, and they all for the CHIN. All right, big time shout out goes out to the sponsors out there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to get into this thing this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about the Jasper Bulldogs as they get ready to head down to winning, and football season is right there. It's right on the precipice of everything getting started off. And I'm sure that some of the junior varsities are going to play today, and we're going to try to touch on that as we move on. I know they sometimes they're a little bit late when they do start up, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and get into it. The Jasper Bulldogs begin a new chapter in the history of the football program on the road at East Chambers down in winning. The past 3 seasons haven't been kind to the Bulldogs, as they've only won 10 games in the last 3 seasons. During that stretch, Coach Toby Foreman, during that stretch, things were just discombobulated and all. But now we've got a new head coach, new athletic director, Toby Foreman. And Coach Foreman is known for turning programs around. And he's hired an all-star cast of coaches that will help him right the ship. Now, Coach Foreman's motto is work like a dog. Work like a dog. And I know that they've got a new weight training facility up there. And during the offseason, they work like a dog to get things back online. All right, so let's start off, of course, with you know what Coach Duck gonna do. We're gonna start off with the offense. Trevor Beatty, a 6'3", 200-pound junior, has been named the starting quarterback, and it looks to lead the Dogs out of that slump that they've been in. Okay, he's looking to lead the Dogs out of that slump. So I'm looking for Trevor to do his thing. He's put in the work. Man. A good young man right there. So you got to be patient with him, because after last season, Trevor, he was in and out of the lineup. I think I figured it up, and all together, even with the last game, he was able to start. He started the game against Carthage, but he didn't play but a few plays after that, after he made that deep bump. So he's just going to have to get in groove and going to have to get in rhythm, okay? He's going to have to get in the rhythm. Now, in the backfield, DJ Clark emerged on the scenes last year, ladies and gentlemen. He emerged on the scenes as an electrifying back. He's a quick back, kind of like a Warwick Dunn-like kid, not as fast, pretty elusive, and does his thing. So he's going to be looking to take the bulk of the running back place. But I tell you what, they've got the Swiss Army knife, Anthony Fountain Jr., that's also going to be able to get back there and do his thing and help out. You know, he's a Swiss Army knife, man. What I mean by that, he plays different positions, man. He plays on offense, he plays on defense. And there are a plethora of running backs. And I don't want to disrespect any of the kids if I don't call your name out. Y'all know I Coach Duck love y'all. But we trying to get through the show. There are a plethora of running backs out there, and I'm sure big old Cam Elam, the linebacker, and we'll talk more about him on when we get over to the defensive side. I'm looking for Cam Elam to be able to get some of the carries back there too. Okay, now, as far as the wide receivers go, Cash Womack, the 6'2.5" wide receiver, looks to pick up where he left off last year, dominate those possession receivers. He's not fast. He's got size on him, but boy, he seems to be able to find a way to get open, kind of like a Julian Edelman. He constantly getting open, and he's going to need to get open down against the East Chambers Buccaneers, because the East Chambers Buccaneers, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, but he's going to look to try to continue off where he left off last year. Now, he doesn't have a Roger Garza Adams over there like last season to take some of the attention away, and they will focus on Roger and he get open. So he's going to have to be on top of his game. Now, as far as the other wide receiver, Cadron Armstrong, the two-way sensation, I'm sure he's going to get action on both sides of the ball, and I'm sure they've got young freshman Cam Malone's going to be able to get out there and make some plays, but let's keep in mind, Cam is a freshman. Now, he's got good skill set. I don't know what coach is going to play. We're going to play JV, but I'm sure he may be on varsity because we go into this first game. It's going to be a crucial game. We'll talk a little bit more about that for the Jasper Bulldogs to try to get off of the snide. Okay, now, let's be honest with it. The biggest problem last season was probably the lack of protection. And the Jasper Bulldogs had a young offensive line. And when I say young, it's one of the young offensive lines I've ever seen. They had a lot of freshman kids out there that were getting done, trying to get the job done. And man, when you're a freshman, let's just be honest. Man, when you're a freshman, you out there playing juniors and seniors, man, it's tough on you, man. First off, because they're just naturally older than you, man. Doesn't matter whether you bigger than them or not. They just older than you. They've got more experience. They know more about technique, and they're more apt to go and play that technique correctly. But now with Hall of Fame coach Thomas Brooks leading the way, the O-line looks to get better. Okay, and now in this crucial game, I think that they will rely on the quarterback to run the football. I think they're going to rely on Trevor Beatty to be able to run that football, and then that's what I think they're going to be trying to do. They're going to try to play pound football, and then all of a sudden, whoop, play action pass for some shots down the field. I look for the running backs. I look for Trevor to gun the football out. Well, not gun it out, but lob the football out to the running backs out in the flats to try to get some matchups on their linebackers, okay? To get some matchups on their linebackers. So we're going to continue to look at it, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So let's get ready to continue on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come back to that in a minute. We're going to go to our inspirational moment, and our inspirational moment is brought to you by Pastor Ray Charles Lewis and Sister Lewis and the gang up there at Faith Temple Church. We've got an extraordinary one this morning. I know you probably thinking, Coach Duck, man, where you be getting these songs? I keep saying it every day, and I keep telling you every day. The only person I can tell is Miss Tonette Martin Williams. Miss Tonette Williams Martin. Now, you know your name, Tonette. So, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up out there, because this is a good one. I'm telling you, this is a real good one. Good new song right here. A really good new song, and I hope that you like every minute of it. If this pad want to play it for me, I tell you what, if this pad want to play, I told you every time I turn around, man, this thing act like it don't want to do right for us. It do not want to do right for us, but you know what, though? We're going to keep on plugging in there and see if we can get this old thing to do what it's supposed to do for old Coach Duck this morning, man. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going to happen.
He'll complete it.
God's in control.
I know I'll receive it. He's been faithful, and his goodness tells me so. Whatever comes my way.
What about this one, Jennifer Johnson?
My God is still control. Oh, yeah. I mistook your waiting for absence.
Say that, baby.
Thought your answer wasn't coming through. I was measuring your faithfulness by what I wanted you to do.
He said it, he promised it, and he will complete and deliver.
While I wondered where you'd been, what I thought was you denying me was your way of covering me then.
Nehemiah 8 and 10, don't grieve for the joy of the Lord. It's your strength.
Maybe I'm not meant to know, but I know enough about you to trust you with what I know. If he said it, I believe it.
How many of y'all out there believe that?
If
How many of you know he'll complete it?
Deep within my soul,
What about that, Sister Lewis? Pastor Lewis, turn that up on the road.
He's been faithful, and his goodness tells me so. Whatever comes my way, my God is still in control. If you said wait,
Wait for it.
if you said go,
Go.
however you lead me, that's the way I'll go.
Oh, yeah.
If he said it, I believe it.
Come on now.
If he promised, he'll complete it. Deep within my soul, I know I'll receive it. He's been faithful.
He been faithful.
His goodness
60 years.
tells me so.
Boy, I tell you what, 60 years.
Whatever comes
60
my
years of
way,
being able to get around and still see, can still walk and talk, boy. He in control. Bunch of times I ain't think I was gonna make it through. But boy, look at me now. Still standing tall. It's all because of him. It ain't cause Coach Duck nobody special. Because his grace and mercy.
You know every chapter before the pages turn. So I'll trust you with the ending. I know you'll finish what you've begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a powerful song right there sent to us by Faith Temple Church. What a powerful song. What a powerful song. I'm telling you. That was a good one. I'm telling you, that was an absolute. See, it still want to keep going. It still want to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. It still wants to keep going. But what an incredible, powerful song. We definitely want to thank Faith Temple for sending that one to us, ladies and gentlemen. But before we move on, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to hit the like and subscribe button if you're on YouTube. And look down in the bottom right there, you'll see there's a donate button. Go ahead and donate to the channel. Let's go ahead and on YouTube, man. Let's get the numbers, continue to keep the numbers growing up on YouTube. All right, and if you're on Facebook, continue to hit the thumbs up button, get some hearts. Y'all send us some stars in now. Send us some stars because you know what's going on, man. We've got some incredible things that go on this show. And they're only being possible because you send in those stars and all that stuff right there. And you sponsors out there. Come on, get on board now. Come on, get on board because this thing continues to grow. It continues to grow. All right. And these videos are brought to you by me, none other than Coach Duck here at D9J Sports, where we continue to train some of the top athletes and all of the 409, and not just the 409. Some of them go on to be nationally recognized. And for all you young women out there who playing flag football, Coach Duck train women too. You must ain't seen Braylon Beatty. You must ain't seen the right boy. Coach Duck train them all, and we will get you to the position that you physically and mentally. My training is more than just physical. It's physical and mental. Okay, and we will get you where you need to be at. Our sponsors once again: MVP's Restaurant, Food, Fun, and Ambience. Carlos Canada, the manager, the owner. Derek Billings, ladies and gentlemen. At MVP's Restaurant, Little Things Bakery, Miss Destiny and the kids appreciate everything about that they do, and I love her banner that the MVPs was showing up. Spotlight is on you. Who will you pay tribute to? Amplify the cause and tribute to culture and community. Win on September the 12th down at FM 2799 7466 FM 2799. Okay, come out, make that you red carpet. You can get that red carpet at 7 o'clock and get out clean. Coach Duck will get you as you getting out the car. Some of y'all might come in a limo. I'll still get you. Boy, you come in a limo, Coach Duck gonna get you for sure. Okay, food, hey man, they got it all, man. They got wine pools and everything, man. So make sure you get your clothes together and get out there. Coleman's Mortuary, Rodney and Renee, what an incredible couple, man. What an incredible couple. Go by and get your premium life insurance. Serenity Council and Training Center, Miss Kiki and the gang. Okay, and of course Pastor Lewis and Faith Temple Church and the Bank of D9J Sports, or the Bank of D9J Sports. The education first. Boy, we right on track this morning. We right on track. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump back. Let's jump back into this football thing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now defensively, the Dogs look to swarm. They look to swarm the football like they've been doing all season long. I mean, all off season long, the Dogs have been swarming. I'm here to tell you the Dogs have been swarming, and we look for the Dogs in that defense to look to shut down the Buccaneers, because they're going to have to, okay, because the Buccaneers, as I already told you in the breakdown show, that the Buccaneers are going to come out and they're going to be trying to do different things, use multiple sets against the Bulldogs. All right, so they're going to have to be ready on that defense, okay? Now, the powerful Bill Cam Elam really is a college. I told you, I think he's a Division I college football player. And the rest of the kids on the team, they're going to have to continue to swarm to the football, man. I look for them to use a different amounts of pressure, to continue to force them as they trying to confuse us. Boy, the one thing that can happen, if you put that Rydell or that bike or whatever the helmet you wearing, you start putting it on somebody, then then that'll slow down anything that they're attempting to do. So I look for the defense to continue to swarm. Now, the East Chambers Buccaneers will be motivated to take on the Dogs. After definitely you see the poll that came out and said that the guy comes out and make all the picks. Some of the stuff I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you about that too. That he come out and made the picks. So they picked the Jasper Bulls, I think, to beat the East Chambers Buccaneers by 10, 12, 13 points. Man, the Buccaneers going to be ready for that. Because I know the Buccaneers done got a few kids that are coming from that playing from Port Arthur Memorial. Okay, they're going to be playing down there at East Chambers. So East Chambers ain't got nothing to lose. They ain't got nothing to lose, man. So you know they're going to be, the Dogs defense definitely going to have to be ready. And the number one goal is for offensively, hold on to the football. Defense, stop the run. Defense, if you can stop the run and we can run the football, we can win any football game. Stopping the run and running the football. Now let's talk about travel. Travel winning is 93 miles from Jasper, Texas, okay? It's 93 miles from Jasper. So you know, go through Beaumont, head by old Ford Arena. Boy, you pass Ford Arena, you can say to yourself, boy, Coach Duck was in there dialing them up. He was dialing them up back in the day. He was dialing them up, all right? He was dialing them. So when you pass Ford Arena, you're going to head on down. And when you get to Winnie and make that exit down right there, you're going to take a left. You're going to take a left and you're going to go down 1, 2. You're going to go down 1, 2. I think it's 2 red lights. Like you're finna head down towards Gavin, go down 2, 1. Let's see. When you make that left, that's the first red light, the second red light. You're gonna go down about 2.5, 3 red lights, and the field is right there to your left. Now you got to give yourself ample time to travel, because you know that the Beaumont, man, they do working on the roads down there and the highways, and it's gonna be Beaumont's be congested. So make sure you give yourself ample time to get down to the game, okay? And be careful on the road. Now, my overall thoughts on the football game, I believe that the Jasper Bulldogs and Coach Toby Foreman and his new look coaching staff and the new look Jasper Bulldogs will go down to East Chambers and get the job done. I'm sure I know Coach Foreman and all the head coaches and coaching staffs around here ain't been getting no sleep. This is a crucial. I know when you say game 1 is a crucial, this is a crucial game for the Jasper Bulldogs. You know, if you're a coach, all you coaches can relate to this. The hardest game to win is the first one. Doesn't matter who you coach for. The hardest game to win is the very first one. Okay, and that very first game just can help set the tide for what's going to go on, because you can build your kids' confidence up. I look for the Jasper Bulldogs to go down and do their thing. I think that the Jasper Bulldogs are going to beat the Ace Chambers Buccaneers. I'm not going to give a score because I'm not into giving scores yet. I haven't seen the teams formally play. Okay, so I can have to give a reason, a thing. So, and I know in the computer thing, I told you they picking certain teams to win by this. Like they got what you call a pick Newton to lose to West Orange Stark by 1 point. I can get that. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that the Newton Eagles, man, is going to be ready for the West Orange Stark Mustangs. Because I know what they were last season, but I'm telling you, man, the Newton Eagles going to be ready for the West Orange Stark Mustangs. That's going to be one right there. You don't know. You just have to sit back and watch. I know Coach Duck, Lord bless if the creek don't ride. I'm going to be there watching it. And they got P&G picked to lose to Port Arthur Memorial. Man, I don't know. I know PNG a consistent team. Over the years, they're a consistent team. Okay, they got the Little Cypress, Mauriceville, Battling Bears picked to beat the Woodville Eagles, and they got Barbers Hill and Luke Nim. And you'll hear a conversation from him tomorrow that I'm gonna have with him tomorrow on the show. So those are some of the things right there, ladies and gentlemen. So be careful, because tomorrow we're gonna have a music mix and we're gonna kind of mix everything up, but we won't be breaking it down. So everybody, be careful out there. All right, be careful. So on the way out, truckers, take us on home, baby.
Yeah.
This a new one, truckers.
Everybody want to wave when they see that big chrome truck rolling.
I'm going to keep coming at you, baby.
Everybody
Girl, I told you that duck don't play. Jasper Bulldogs flag coaching team. They look good, and boy, they can coach the ball. I'm going to say it every day.
And Lord have mercy.
Get up out there, Todd Stock, Kerry Cooper, Miss Templeton, Kay Horn,
it's hard out here for a
Regina Sales Simmons. Val Derrick, boy, turn this up. You and Jack Robert, Norma Jr. and Brian Corey, Wheat Straw, Little Charles, y'all turn this up. Dale Dean.
A long clock ringing at 3:15. Coffee so strong it'll wake the dead from sleep. Trying to make a pick up on the other side of town before somebody calls asking why I'm slowing down. GPS talking, dispatch calling, DOT waiting, and the freight ain't hauling itself. Meanwhile, my wife texting pictures of home, making me wish I was somewhere else. Everybody sees the trouble,
oh yeah.
They don't see the sacrifice, the birthdays.
Boy, we done made it this far.
It's hard out here for a truck driver trying to make $1 out on these roads. Diesel high, traffic worse, and everybody wants their load. It's hard out here for a truck driver trying to keep everybody satisfied. The freight gets delivered, but the man behind the wheel still got a lie. Got to the shipper at 10:10. They said come back at 2. Ooh, I said my appointment was 10.
Go ahead.
They said that's what we do. Sat in the parking lot, watching time disappear, thinking about my wife, wishing she was here. Then the mechanic called about a tire on the trailer, then the bank called about a payment due later. Lost some days, it feels like everything wants a piece of this old truck driver trying to find a little piece.
Boy, you know gas high on them boys.
Everybody got demands, but ain't nobody asking.
Sherry Rawls, turn this up, baby.
Truck driver trying to make $1 out on these roads. Diesel high, traffic worse, and everybody wants their load. It's hard out here for a truck driver trying to keep everybody satisfied. The freight gets delivered, but the man behind the wheel still got a lie. Rain on the windshield, 300 miles to go.
Boy, you hear that rain out there. Getting that grass prepped up to make it fast.
The truck ain't the hard part.
What's the hard part?
The road ain't the hard part.
Well, what's the hard part?
The hard part is missing people. missing moments.
Brian, Corey, go get another one.
That's the load we don't talk about.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Coach Duck, D9J Sports, where you know we venture off to other things. Have an incredible day out there, and I see tomorrow back here on the drive. If the creek don't rise and Dre Limber, I'm definitely OU.